Hey everyone, this is Grill, and showing you how to subnet. I am currently a Cisco student, and I've been a student with Cisco for a couple of years now. And over those years, I've found a way how to easily subnet an IP address, and to help you prepare for any of your CCNA or any of your Cisco exams. So I hope this tutorial will help you out. For me, I think it's a very easy way to understand, and in a fast way on how to subnet. Really, the only math that we'll be using here for my way is just basic adding and some subtraction. But overall, it's a fairly easy way of doing it, and whenever I'm given a question on how to subnet or need a subnet, find a certain amount of hosts or networks, it's really easy. So I hope this tutorial will help you out and increase your knowledge of subnetting IPv4 IP addresses. So to begin, we're going to start off by using a little table that I use that really makes the process of subnetting a lot easier. What I do is I always draw this out or write it out, and let me increase size here. It's big. Okay. So I begin by drawing out or writing out or making 8 dots. This represents 8 bits in IP address. And for this tutorial, you'll need to know a little bit about IP addressing and what makes up an IP address. So I look at it as we have our IP address. Let's draw this out real quick. We have 4 octets of 8 bits. And usually I am just looking at this one right here. So the last 8 bits of the IP address. This also works for for Class B and Class A. It works for all of them, but for this, just be drawing out these 8 bits. So after you do that, I put above the bits their value in binary. So as we know, binary, write this out. So this is what binary is, and if we wanted to, just example 110, there we go, we got some binary. So we do that. Now this is our value for each bit, so if we say first 2 bits, we use that, we would add 128 plus 64. But for now, I'm just going to keep moving on. And below that, I draw out the network and host. Now you may be wondering, what do you mean network and host? Well, what this means is if I had the 128 bit on, that would give me 2 possible networks, 256 hosts. If I decided to leave 8 bits for hosts. But let me finish writing this out. So So 248, you'll see how it's almost the same as our bit value. That's because each bit has two options, 1 or 0. 16, 2, 256. And below that, 2, 4. Okay. So this is what I write out on my paper or whatever I have to use every time. So let me just make some room here. Okay. Now the top portion here, or the top rows of numbers, this is our network. This would be how many networks we would have depending on how many bits we borrow. So say if say we're working with the address 192. For this example, this is what we're going to be using. Have the address 192.168.1.0, and our subnet mask is, doing a slash notation, 24. Now we need to subnet this IP address so we can have, let's see, we'll have 4 networks of, let's say, we'll need 25 hosts. Or actually, we'll make this, we'll need 6 networks. And 25 hosts. So your boss comes in and says, this IP address we have, we need to subnet this. And so you can reply back to him, no problem. So we're going to be, this is a Class C address, and we're going to be subnetting it to meet our requirements. So the part of our IP address that we cannot touch is 192.168.1. This is our network portion, which tells us by our subnet mask. Our subnet mask is 255. Oops. It's 255. Let me just write out real quick for you. 255, 255, 255.0. Now we know what a subnet mask is. We know what it tells us. It tells us what portion of our IP address is the network portion and what portion of it is our host portion. So by looking at this, I can see, okay, we have one network that will provide us with 256 hosts, but we have to use the rule 2 minus n, because with older equipment you can't use first IP address, which it would be .0, our network address, and we can't use .255 because that would be our broadcast address. So we use n-2, and that would give us actually 254 usable host IP address. But that's what we can't use that, or that's not what our boss wants. He wants 6 networks and 25 hosts for each network. So, what do we do next? Well, it's actually quite simple what we do.